Christmas ornaments and rave sweat. That's what he smelled like. I don't know. Maybe he works at a glitter factory. He probably would end up smelling the same way. Yeah, just going on a blind turn and bam, deer, front bumper. Actually, this is pretty good stew meat. Welcome to Bachelor Gourmet.
Welcome. Bachelor Gourmet, where every meal begins with meat.
And tonight's meat is courtesy of my front bumper. Venison! We thought we'd start with a wine, and since I have two bottles that are kind of similar, we thought we'd play a little shell game with them and see if we can tell which one is which.
Shell game.
Don't look at the cork.
Show
me the cork.
I won't show you the cork.
Okay.
I haven't seen the wine yet, so... Uh-oh, we're gonna lose this cork.
Don't lose the cork.
I saved it.
No, look
Look at...
That was my glass.
Do you have herpes of the mouth?
I don't know, do you?
This is maybe something we should have shared before I used your toothbrush. So what are our possibilities, maybe, is a good question.
Alright, so if I just list off my favorite wines in a random order, whatever, not random, but there's Cabernet, Merlot, Zinfandel, Syrah, Petit Syrah, Malbec, Tempranillo. Yeah, those are my favorite. I'm pretty sure I know what this is now. No, maybe not. That was a confusing sip.
I think this is the Zinfandel.
That is my guess as well. It's a little...
So you're guessing that yours is the Zinfandel?
We have different ones?
I think you poured from the opposite bottle that I poured from.
See, it's a purplish color, which makes me think it's Malbec, but... It's freaking Malbec.
So I win. And now you're adding Zinfandel to your Malbec?
I drink all my Malbec.
Silly.
It's gone! We have to drink these whole bottles! Actually, I have wine savers, though.
Yeah. But who uses those? I think those are girly.
Those are for bachelors who want to savor great moments of wine. Yeah, those taste more zinny. And there's a piece of cork floating in it. That would have been a giveaway.
Oh, man. Why would that have been a giveaway? You didn't... Oh, because you looked at the cork.
I saw the Klein cork being ripped to shreds.
Yeah, I kind of demolished that, didn't I? Let's try that again.
Alright, so we have our venison, and we're supplementing our pound of venison with a pound of regular
Beef.
You know what? I love meat that has a different name than the animal.
Yeah.
Pork, beef, venison. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Chicken's chicken.
You get into those fowl, and it's like chicken, turkey, duck.
We should just make up names for everything else.
I think it's the four-legged things. Veal. You know.
That's just baby cow, isn't it?
No, it's baby lamb.
No.
Veal is lamb.
Oh, we're gonna have to YouTube this, or YouTube.
We're gonna YouTube this, guys.
Registered us under entertain. No, I did register us under educational.
Oh, nice.
But that's kind of a joke in itself.
It is.
So, in culinary school, you actually have to cut potatoes accurately. In Bachelor Kitchen, cutting's pretty good.
Yeah. If you manage to cut the potatoes...
And not your fingers? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I cut my thumb once and ended up with 4 stitches, so...
This is a pretty sharp knife, by the way.
It is. I was using a serrated knife, so that was my rookie mistake. That's a good point. When cutting vegetables, use a straight-bladed knife. In fact...
They don't have tendons. You don't have to fight it.
Yeah,
Actually, tomatoes is good to have a serrated knife.
that's true.
It is.
And bread.
And,
Bread's not really a vegetable, though. It's
but
more of a-
potatoes... Look! It just glides through it.
It does. Gliding.
Gliding. And we're done with potatoes.
Yeah.
So, carrots? Want to do carrots?
Carrots. Yeah. Just
I
do
think
them
we should
all.
leave the skin on these too. They're pretty small.
They are pretty small. I like skin on my carrots anyways.
There's a lot of vitamins in skin
It's
that
true.
you don't know about. It's in there.
It is. And you don't know about it unless, like, you know a lot about vegetables and or vitamins.
Woo! Now we're cooking.
I really want to say now we're cooking with gas, but
Oh,
It's
but
an
Andrew
electric
has the poor
stove.
apartment. Andrew lives at Ghetto View East. I didn't use the name of my apartment complex. I said Ghetto View East. Oh!
see what you did there. So your apartment really isn't named Ghetto View?
No, it's not. We use paper plates because we don't like doing dishes.
Catchphrases are how you become famous when you don't have talent or original content.
Chuck.
Edutainment.
But we do have production value. Look at these lights.
They're like shop lights, which are pretty darn expensive.
With wax paper over them. That's a softening filter. That's like $20. Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
When you start hearing the stove creak, it's a good sign that your pan is hot.
Ooh, should we get a close-up on that?
Let's get a close-up on that.
I think we got it.
Did we? It kind of stopped creaking as you
Oh,
got the mic over.
shush.
We're going to add the venison and the beef to the skillet here. Now, if you're using just
no.
venison...
Put some oil in there. Yeah. Oh, it's a
Or-
non-stick pan. It's a stick pan. Bachelor Gourmet, we can miss the garbage, and it's okay.
We'll get it later. We're going to use some canola oil. We're going to add the venison. Okay, so tonight we're making Choctaw Hunter's Stew. It's based loosely on a recipe that my dad has somewhere. So it's going to be a nice venison stew where we've got a pot on the boil for the vegetables. We're browning the beef and the venison. And once that gets browned, we'll add it with the vegetables, let everything cook together. It gets nice and tender. Ought to be super tasty.
You got something in my teeth? Why don't they make parsley gum? It's minty almost.
I feel like parsley gum would be a lot like catnip gum.
Here we have our ingredients at the ready, waiting.
We've got the vegetables boiling. We put the potatoes in first so that they could cook a little longer, and a few minutes later added the rest. We're going to let that stew a bit.
It's iodized, so we don't die.
Iodized provides essential iodine.
Was that was a thing like in like the 1930s where people were getting sick because they didn't have enough iodine.
And that, children,
And that's why you don't use sea salt, kids. Sea salt doesn't have that. You're gonna die of like iodine scurvy.
I don't think that's a thing.
I don't know what it's called. You get a disease though.
And parsley and garlic to top it off. It's a lot of parsley.
And because we're bachelors, we use the same spatula for everything. Because why? Why not?
It's only more that you're going to have to wash.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah. I mean, take that, you snooty professionals. You wash more dishes than I do.
They don't even wash their dishes.
Well,
You think Bobby Flay does his dishes?
I think he does. I think he's that
No.
consummate
No.
of a professional.
No. He's like, hey, intern, scrape my pans.
I don't know. I think Bobby...
Does he use non-stick? No, because he knows he doesn't have to wash.
We used not non-stick.
And you're gonna wash it.
You're going to wash. Venison, you're so tasty. We made a stew. Now let's eat it. It looks so good, I can hardly
Ah, cheers.
All right.
Vanessa night.
There you
We're
go.
going to cut all this out. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We wasted like 8 minutes already on that 8-minute video. We haven't cooked anything.
I know. I figure you're a master editor, so it's gonna be fun.
Maybe we'll make the extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
It has to be pretty funny.
It does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's
Like
the
me
point?
throwing a wine in your face.
Now, which one is that? I don't know why I'm walking off camera.
No, that's not where I pointed.
All right, so the pan's hot. We're gonna add not peanut oil.